All right, so slight change in plans, but it'll be something that'll be productive. So we are not going to start our essay because I want to be able to be with you whenever you're looking over your research and we're discussing how to use the word web. So instead of making you do that on your own, I have decided that we're going to watch just a few videos. They're relatively short. No day will be over 8 minutes worth of video. So all in all, doing the research, everything else should not take you more than 20, 30 minutes at the most. And that's if you're just taking your time and not really staying focused. So I did want to talk about a couple things. First off, each of the videos that you'll be using, this one specifically is called Impact on Social Media, Impact of Social Media on Youth. It is a TED Talk. It is a teenager talking about her experience with social media and with technology. It gives you both sides, the negatives and the positives. All right. You still have the same exact looking slides. I did remove one of the evidence slides for you, so you only have to find two pieces of evidence in general. Okay, you just have to find two pieces of evidence. Now, the part that I know you're going to struggle with is the same part that you've been struggling with from the get-go. The video is for you to watch. I'm not going to discuss that with you. It's pretty self-explanatory. She gives you some good details on both sides. Remember that the argument stays the same, the claim stays the same, and a counterclaim stays the same depending on which side you're on for the counterclaim and the claim. If you forgot those, they're still in directions. They've been in the directions from the very get-go of each and every one of these. I know that because I've been reusing the directions for the most part and just changing the titles. So if you want to, let's go to easybib.com to find out our, not if you want to, but you need to, go to easybib.com to find the proper way to do our bibliography, our citation for this set reading now, or not reading, but video. So this is a video that you'll have. I'll go ahead and get it started and then pause it so that it's not playing over here for you. That's not right. There's my weakness in technology right there, trying to make it move faster than it really can. So again, impact of youth on social media. It is a YouTube video, all right? It's already approved. It's watchable by you also. There is no reason to say you can't use it, all right? So we're not going to use website, book, journal. Remember that we've got to go to more, and we're going to look for film, online video. Okay, it should be your second option here. If it's not, you can go ahead and type in video, and it'll come up. So we're going to look for the citation for film, online video, all right? Give it a minute to load up. I'm certain we'll have to watch an ad in order to find the or be able to do the manual citation. In case you can't hear it, it is playing in my ears. So looking at creating the manual citation, you will go through, you'll have to click on the manual citation itself. Okay, so we'll have to go through, sorry, there was still an ad playing in my ear, even though I paused the one on the screen. So we'll go to create manual citation. Okay, we need to create a manual citation. Again, be patient. My internet's moving a little bit slower here than what I wanted to, so don't sit there and click and be feisty, okay? So impact of social media on youth is our title, right? It's right here. It's the first thing we need to find. All right, so now we can go back to EasyBib with our title, our film title, and plug it in, okay? Now, let's take a look. It says contributors. Who's the director? I don't know the director, but I can go with who the writer and or performer is, okay? Because it does give us that. I'm probably going to go with the performer of who's actually giving this information. Her name is right here, Katanu Mbevi. Okay, So we're going to come over here. Katanu is her first name. Last name is Mbevi. All right. The site, you guys know, is YouTube. All right. You can put .com if it helps you out. It doesn't necessarily need to be there because we all know where YouTube's at. All right. We know that it's a .com. And then you need to have the film title again. Okay. That way they know what the film title is actually on it. Now let's take a look at a sponsor. TEDx Talks. That's it right there. That's who's sponsoring. That's the website it can be found on. That's who's paying for the backing. So TED Technology Education Development X Talks. Okay. URL. You guys know who Uncle Earl is by now. If you're not sure what it is, I actually think the easiest way to get it is to actually press the share button and then copy the shorter URL. The quick link to the URL is usually the best way to actually, if it'll let me bring it up. So if you're able to copy there because your internet's moving quick enough, mine is not to be filming and everything else. If not, you can also just copy it from up here, paste it here, okay? Electronically published. Does it have an electronically published date? January 14th, 2020. You can see it right there. All right, so I'm going to go back here. The day is 14. The month is January. And the year is 2020. All right. Now, we have everything filled out. We were able to find everything for this one. Okay. Let's go ahead and go on down. Complete the citation. View a sponsored message once it's, because it has been over 48 hours for every one of us. That's fine to watch. You guys know how to copy and paste by now because we've done it enough. So I'm not going to go through it with you. But that's exactly how you take this video through and do your easy bit. Let me know if you have any questions.